Greetings, everyone, along with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro. He'll be along in just a moment. I'm Mike Emery. We hit a team that's been away from home for a long time. It's been a successful trip, and it ends tonight. Is there a caution here?
Well, there is, Doc. I think the focus, because when a team gets out on the road and they know they're going to be going home relatively soon, it's hard not to have the mind start to wonder. So for me, really, the mental preparation for this game here tonight, especially in the first period, can really make the decision on whether or not this is an outstanding trip or an average trip when you lose that last game on a long road trip.
The Ducks are a veteran team. They have seen this scenario before. We've made mention of the mental side of the game at the end of a long road trip, but they have to show up physically as well. And I'm not just talking about the hitting part of the game. I'm talking skating, passing, shooting, doing all the things you need to do to win a game at the end of a long road trip.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Lehner's the man with the heaviest equipment and responsibility tonight for the Islanders. It's a terrific season for him. The numbers have been impressive, and how he got to them has been too. Let's see how he does here. This man's the man getting the nod tonight, has roughed up the crease, ready to begin the evening of facing rubber for the visitors. And they are ready for the opening face-off, and so are we. We have begun in New York City.
The Ducks dropped a game they would have liked to have won. They need to refocus and get back to the basics.
Pitching it to Barzal. Oh, my, what a save. Play stopped, so I turn to Eddie, and he points to Ray. You're on, man.
Lehner's had an excellent season so far. He's got a high winning percentage, way more wins than losses. He's made enough saves that gives his team a chance to get their feet underneath them when they don't play very well. But he's been pretty consistent this year. We'll see if the opposition can get somebody in his eyes tonight, make it difficult for him to see the puck.
Many thanks, Ray. Now it's directed to Reed. Dragged through the neutral zone by Morrow. Solid work there by Leddy. Passing one off now to Eberle. Snaps one. Wonderful save. He scores! Didn't take long. Crowd celebrates 1-0.
That's such a long shutout streak. You wonder if his confidence gets rattled at all. He hasn't given up a goal in such a long time.
The Islanders have broken the tie. Perhaps they can build on this lead here in the first period. The Ducks control from the neutral zone. Anaheim's in the neutral zone along the wing. Looks over his options from the corner. Got that pass in his own end. Intercepts that pass.
New York's forced another turnover in this very close game.
Nice work with that stick. Knocked it away. Skates it into the zone. Scooped up by Bailey. Gives it on a cross from the point. Shutout positioning by Filppula. Looking for options up the wing. Couldn't retain possession. The battle for possession continues. Back in his defensive end to get it. Laid on to Bailey. Terrific determination by Tyler. Gains that offensive line. Propelled to Spiza. Trying to go to Filppula. The Islanders skated up on the side. It's dumped in. Pitching this one to Mendoza. Shoots one. Gloved.
If you don't want to spend 10 minutes
and he puts the glove on it and stops play. The Islanders have a great merchandise store that's open Monday through Friday 9 to 5 and, of course, on game days, and you can shop the web. Just under 8 minutes have elapsed here in the first. It's a 1-0 game. Anaheim's got another win. And front. Great save in close.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Pass attempt to Clutterbuck. A point hammer shot. Wonderful stop. takes it in from the neutral zone. A shot. Solid glove save. Tie-up and help from the winger. Back and forth they go between the points. And at an angle to Rowney. And fired straight up to Cizikas. On to Boychuk. With a blast! Outstanding glove on a shot that changed direction.
Anaheim's been concerned about him for quite a while here, guys. His offense is stagnant. He's not creating any chances. He's not creating any chances for anyone else. And if you're not going to get a chance from him, where are you going to play him in the lineup? Maybe a scratch is next.
Looking to Generous. Slid to Morrow. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
That was a tougher stop than it looked.
Taken over again. Skill play by Reed. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. Stole that pass. Quick shot. Flexed out that pad and got it. Chip to Generous. Drilled one. Routine save, but a necessary one. Ripped along to Barzell. Muscled right on. Is able to move on in. Read that play in his own end. The Islanders are at the wing in neutral ice. Has it in his own end. Skates up the center zone wing. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. Great defensive poke. And he dumps it in. And it's a good pickup. New York's carrying it around through center ice. Delayed penalty coming up. Puck is thrown to Robertson. He gains the zone. Goalie to the bench, arm still in the air. Substitution made. What a save.
He's locked in now. Great save.
New York's getting a minor penalty, and the call is boarded.
These are the type of plays, Doc, that we want to eliminate from the game, where the attacking player has no chance to protect himself when getting hit from behind.
Anaheim's power play will have its first chance of the game.
Oh, you get your power play on the ice for the first time. You can really generate some momentum, whether you score or not. Have a positive power play.
New York's been assessed a minor penalty. 2 minutes, and the call is tripping.
Oh, this is clearly a tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck and took the legs out from the attacking player.
The Ducks are presented with a great opportunity here. It's a long 5-on-3.
You're right, Doc. This is a big advantage here. A 5-on-3 on the power play. It's one you have to capitalize on.
Oh, that was close. Enormous hit. He's crushed.
Hall's not very happy after taking that huge hit. He wasn't aware who was around, and he paid the price.
Hickey's a type of player that loves to get involved physically, and he did right in the middle of that huge collision.
Okay, they win the draw. Score! A goal on the power play.
Really like the way that they were able to work the puck on this power play. They get one to go when a power play goal has now tied this game.
New York's come up big on another faceoff.
By number 10, assisted by number 11.
Tip to the net. Pad save.
Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 18
Nearing the 20th minute of this period. Shoots one. Oh, and it's off the mark.
From that position on the ice, he's got to hit the net. Make the goalie make a save.
Directing that one to Robertson. Oh, look at this. He's alone. Can they catch him? Took that right away. Shot on goal. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. Lifted back out so they can hustle to the bench and get fresh troops out there. Moving it to Robertson. Snapping a pass to Porter. Steps across that line. Good deke, and he gets by. Missed.
There was no way he can look at that shot and be happy with it. He missed the net, and he's directly in the middle of the ice.
Ping-pongs it ahead to Conley. Fires a shot. Waffle boarded. He just banned on it. The Islanders go back in their own end. Not a lot of time left for this rush. Pitching it to Robertson. Rister got a piece of that one. Trying to get it back out there. The Islanders shoot it back out. Got some time to check the clock and prepare to defend again. To the point it comes. Laid on to Conley. Whiffed on the shot. Period one is in the books. Both teams scored one time. The goalies dominated the rest of the time. We'll see if that continues when the second period gets started.
Are you ready for your walk down memory lane? Then join us for our fantasy camp. Play hockey with your childhood heroes. It's a fun-filled week full of memories.
Anaheim's deficit became a tie, and it was on the strength of this goal scored very late in the period as we go to break. New York's killed off much of this penalty, but here at the start, they're still shorthanded. Great defensive play with the stick. New York's put this game back at full strength by killing a penalty. That puck flopped out of play, bounced from one row to the next. But a very adroit fan from Chillicothe, Ohio, has a souvenir of the game. Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. It's dumped in. Gathered up again by Reed. And now it's directed to Morrow. Takes that pass from the other point man. A point hammer shot. Good save there. Loose puck, it went off somewhere. Tried, but it didn't work. Fires it to the point. Sends it back the other way. Heaves one. Great save. Out at the blue line. Skates out with it. Tries in front. Heading down low. Sends it across the blue line. And he gets it back to the half wall. Up the boards with it now. New York's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Propelled to Pulak. That's a free puck thanks to the play by Morrow. Passing one off now to Filppula. Hard work here. Nice job done with the stick. A poke check frees things up a bit. Driving in from no man's land. Reads the play and keeps it.
I'd say this game is played out pretty much according to plan. Both teams have been really focused on the defensive side of the puck. There's not much room. It has been pretty physical, and when there are chances, the goalies have been sharp.
He hangs on and gets the whistle.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Under 7 minutes gone. Scrappy game. Both of these teams have connected once. The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff. Oh, broke it up. Shot on. Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance. On to OJ. What a strong shot. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
Now that's a beautiful stop on a great scoring chance.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
The Ducks win the draw. Receives that pass from the other side. Brings a shot. He scores! A pair of goals by the same team.
The next little bit will be crucial. Now that they've got the lead, how do they play with it?
Anaheim's up by 1 now, and that is not a surprise. And they take that neutral zone faceoff. Brings it in for an attack. They continue to work away. Defensive gem with the stick. The Islanders have it along the side at mid-ice.
Anaheim's coaches have been prodding them to play a more consistent brand of hockey. And while that's been a struggle at times, for the most part, they've been as good as anybody. They continue to put points in the bank even when they don't have their A-game, Doc. As a result, they lead the league in points.
Okay, Ray, you know, fans like elite teams. Even if it's not their favorite team, they like watching them play against their favorite. Steps in from the neutral zone. Ranks one. Can't get it on net. Trying to go to Hall. The Ducks skated up on the side. To Cizikas. To Hall. Hall's cutting through the neutral zone. Pitching this one to Pulak. Slid to Pulak. He missed the net.
I expected him to at least get the puck on net from the slot, but that shot was way out.
Twist one. Back to the point. Has that point pass as well. They're getting all organized now. Score! And he knocks off the target.
You talk about extra effort. That's an amazing play from his knees.
There's a little bit of a look of frustration on the goaltender as he knows that he's that close to making an enormous save.
Anaheim's had the puck a lot here in the second period, and it's shown. They've gotten a lead now by 2.
Ducks score his 15th of the season.
Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up.
Assisted by number 14 and by number 13.
And that pass leaves the zone. And so out they go to regroup. They just keep working away, don't they? Points it. Long lead pass to Kasparaitis. Got that pass in his own end. Shoots. Save.
Anaheim's really taken the air out of the game defensively, Doc. Their goaltender hasn't had much to do, but he stopped the shots that he's had to. As soon as the shooter drops his head to release the puck, he's already in the butterfly, and so he can turn that aside easily.
Just under 4 minutes to go. Anaheim's up by a pair here, 3-1. The Islanders get the draw. Quick wrister. Pad save. Ooh, tough one there. Pass attempt to Morrow. And in flight over the line. Great job in his own end with that interception. A whistle. Offside is called.
Well, guys, that looked from my vantage point like it was going to go in. When the puck changed directions, it became a very difficult save for the goalie.
The Ducks with a win at center. Looking to Generous. And he steps in. Feeds the point. Eberle's wonderful block. Gains the zone and looks over his options. In that defensive zone, an important play. Using the point. Players tired, about to get a rest as we go late into the second period. Chip to Tyler. That puck's loose, not too well handled. He's back behind. What'll he do next? Slides it to the point. Sends a howitzer. Some contact there, and the puck is loose. And this period is over. Wow.
Now's your chance to play clean. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the recycling bins throughout the arena. Thank you, fans, for joining us in the campaign to save energy.
Woods' goal advanced this for his team from a 1-goal lead to a 2 as we head to break. Minutes have been played. They are getting ready for the third period here. So take us back through the game. What do you think, Eddie?
The Islanders are lucky to still be in this game. They've been outplayed in a lot of areas, especially with the time of possession. But one lucky shift or one lucky bounce, they're right back in it.
Brings a shot. Great save, point blank.
You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Back to the blue line. Centers it. Wonderful save on the redirect.
That's not really a scoring chance. It's a puck to the net. The goalie gets to handle it and stop it, but not a challenging stop at all.
Clean win on the draw. Ahead on that left wing to Generous. A shot. Turned away with the stick. Puck is thrown to Eberle. Laid on to Leddy. Through the corner now. He imposed his will. The Ducks are skating it up at neutral ice. Propelled to Porter. Directing that one to Boychuk. Slices through the neutral zone. Makes that play deep. Can start the attack going in the zone. Moving it to Filppula. And he gains the zone. Taken behind by Filppula. A strong pad stop there.
The Ducks see the point streak extend again. An excellent game for him, not just defensively, but offensively as the points continue to come for him on a nightly basis.
Anaheim's got a face-off win. Crosses that line. Up to the point. That puck's loose. Deflected away by Filppula. And he dumps it in. Nice work by Tyler. Good shooting place. And a save. Snapping a pass to Beauvillier. Pitching it to Kuhnhackl. now it's directed to Auger. Gets in, looks over his options here. Looks ahead to start something. Zone to zone to Kuhnhackl. Oh, great cut. Flings it. Great save. Puck covered, whistle blown. The Islanders with a face-off win. New York setting up an offense from the wing. Big-time move. Grabbed. And the referee's whistle has stopped play. The Islanders win it. Lets it go. Wonderful chance to score, but no.
Look at how active the goaltender is looking around the screen to try to make the stop.
Looks to make a play from behind. Whistle is blown, and now the penalty will be handed out. Spiza's going to the box. It's a tripping minor.
Now this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
Anaheim's to the power play again. And they have rung in one already. Let's see if they get another.
So much of a power play is confidence. When you have a little success, you feel like you can do it again. That's what they should feel after they've already pocketed one power play goal.
New York's got an opportunity over the next stretch of games to really come together as a team, execute their game plan, and get some wins. It's not going to be easy. It never is in this league. The best players and teams find a way to win, Doc.
It's dumped in. Good defensive play. Loose puck, though. Carries it on in from center. Lets it go. Good work there in goal. To Leddy. Passing one off now to Cizikas. And he dumps it in. Trying to go to Banks. A good cut of the pass. They can keep the pressure on. And he holds on and stops play. Just a little under 9 minutes remaining here in the period. The Ducks have scored 3 of the 4 goals. Another face-off win. Chalk up one more. Pitching this one to Conley. In with it now. Gathered up again by Filppula. Sends to the point. Jostled off the puck. And he steps across the line. Looking from the corner. Fires. Score! It's another power play goal.
He got knocked down, had the presence of mind to just direct the puck to the net, and he's rewarded with a goal.
Leonard's effort is exemplary here. He does everything he can to try and make the stop here. Just not enough.
Anaheim's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. The Islanders win the draw. What's next? On to Barzal. Puck loose now picked up.
38 seconds.
Anaheim's winging it at neutral ice. Skilled play by Leddy. Outlet up the middle to Barzal. Nicely received at the point. Lets a shot go. Broke it right up. To Hall.
Hall's one of those players that isn't known to be a playmaker. He's got 2 assists at this point.
Gives it to the point. Good pass off the boards. New York's waiting back in their own end. Leads that charge into the zone. Perfect pass. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
Anaheim's looking to head man up the wing. Slid to Kasparaitis. Pass attempt to Kuhnhackl. Puts one on. Score! They're back to within 2 now.
Clutterbuck's skating got him to the front of the net and was able to put in that second chance opportunity.
Great effort, just not good enough as the puck beats him. He's that close to a great stop.
The Islanders have gotten this game back to a 2-goal deficit for them. There's still time here in the third. Let's see what happens next. New York's taken that neutral zone faceoff. Pass finds its way up the wing to Pelech. A good stick there, so no complete pass. A shot. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
Great opportunity. Better stop.
And he drops it in deep.
That's not only a good play of getting the puck deep, but also having that awareness of knowing where you are in the game.
And he holds on, and the whistle stops play.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
You couldn't have a bigger face-off win than that one. That puck sailed out of play and went into the third row, and a fan from Salmon Arm, British Columbia, has a souvenir. The tie-up, he needed help, and he got it. Anaheim's along the wing at center ice. Looking to Reed.
1 minute left.
We are in the 60th minute out of 60. Holds on and gets that whistle. They get a big face-off win here. Score! They struck back fast, didn't they?
Porter's wrist shot was heavy and quick.
The video will reveal here that the goaltender was in excellent position. Sometimes the shot is just so perfect, it's unstoppable.
So we're into the last minute. All is academic here.
21. Assisted by number
He's
7.
got that pass at the point.
19 minutes, 7 seconds.
Is able to step behind the cage. Picks it up in his own end. Loose puck due to the play by Morrow. Linesman signals an offside. Another face-off win. A great day for him. What a hit that was.
Hickey's flattened his man here on a night things have been going very poorly for his team. He hasn't stopped pushing hard whenever he can.
Puck loose, just a speed bump off the defense. Gains the zone.
Kuhnhackl's got to try to simplify his game there. Just too much stick handling.
To Banks. Puck is thrown to Mendoza. Very important steal for him.
When you have a lead, you want to make sure plays. They've done that most of the night. This is not the time to try a hope play.
Unfortunately for the puck carrier here, Doc, he skated right into this massive collision.
The horn signals the end of the game. The Ducks took this game by a wide margin. It's not just the score that had a wide margin.
Coach has to be extremely happy with all the shots that were taken to give them this lead tonight.
That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good evening, everyone.